Happy Friday.
What's up, folks?
Billy Boy, Danny Boy Reginald with you. And always here on a Friday, we appreciate, love, and thank you for joining us. How's it going, Bill?
It's going good here, folks. Bill Corpus, Crispy Murphy here. Dude, we made it through another one.
Made it through another one indeed. Baseball is back. Well, the Mets already won their game on Thursday. Um, but
Hey,
baseball's
Reggie,
back.
Reggie.
What's up?
Hey, Reggie, the Mets won. They actually won a game.
Yeah.
They won a game.
And did it easily, 4-1. Who would have thought they could score 4 runs and win a game against the Phillies? Who would have thought?
And tonight, our beloved Yankees take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yeah, I don't have much confidence in this series, to be honest.
It's okay. Look, the Yankees won 4 in a row going into the break. I'm good. If they take one game from the Dodgers, so be it. The Dodgers are better than the Yankees, so it's like whatever. But at least show some competitiveness. That's all I ask. Competitive baseball. Booney cannot make horrible decisions. If it's one of those weekends where we get punked, like I'd
Yeah.
hate that. But be competitive is all I ask.
And yeah, so yeah, just be competitive. And yeah, so we had the All-Star game and the home run derby. We'll talk about that in a second. And I got a bone to pick with Netflix. Um, I got a bone to
Yeah.
pick with Netflix.
Yeah. By the
Well,
way,
actually,
I still have not watched the entirety of that home run derby, as I told you I wouldn't do.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, no, okay. You know what? I take that back. It's not entirely Netflix's fault. It's my
yeah.
own Wi-Fi's fault. Um,
But you know
but
what, Bill? It wouldn't be a problem if it were on NBC or if it's on cable. This wouldn't be an issue. We wouldn't be talking about you having Wi-Fi problems. You couldn't watch the home run derby because of it.
you know what? That's a fair point. And more on that in a second. We'll talk about the All-Star game. We'll talk about we'll talk about we got other stuff to talk about too, and our top five.
We have a top five for
We haven't done
y'all.
one. We haven't done one in a hot minute.
Yeah, no, it's
Well, we
time.
didn't do one because I wasn't here last week, so I wasn't here last week, so we didn't do it. So anyway, let's get down to business, shall we?
Yeah, man.
All right. So the home run derby, the winner was what was his name again?
I think it was Jordan Walker.
From the Cardinals.
Correct.
And I heard it was, you know, I wish I saw it, but like I was saying, I was having freaking Wi-Fi problems.
Yeah.
So I was trying to connect my computer to the Wi-Fi. Oh, sorry, it's not connected. Yeah, so it's not entirely Netflix's fault, but as Reggie said it, dude, if this was on like standard TV, I wouldn't have this issue.
Exactly.
Can we stop this shit, please?
I give a lot of credit to sports teams like the Milwaukee Bucks and the Detroit Pistons and the Phoenix Suns, um, Vegas Golden Knights. You know what they did? Even though their games are available on the internet, their games are now going to be available on the internet and everything.
Yeah.
They have full seasons on over-the-air television. That's an old format. Remember back in those old days, the Yankees would be on Channel 11, eventually Channel 5 and Channel 9. Um, Mets would be on Channel 9, eventually Channel 11. Like, you remember how games used to be available locally on these local channels? Well, a lot of these sports teams are going back to that. I think the Miami Heat just signed a new deal with one of their independent stations down in South Beach. So because those sports teams are realizing, Bill, that even though, yes, the future is internet, there's still access free access to television over the air, and that's the best way you can connect with your viewers.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and look, I get it, it's all about the profit and maximizing everything. Netflix can pay billions of dollars for a home run derby, but at the end of the day, you're pricing out your actual fans by not
You
having
are.
it available over the air. Or, like I said, if it's not over the air, put it on cable, put it on ESPN or something, TNT, whatever you want to do. Like,
Hey, Congressman Pat Ryan, I've tried to reach out to you last year about you coming on to you so you can discuss this because I remember you wanted to author a bill with this. Come on, Congressman. I know our country's on fire right now, but you could take about 20 minutes to come and talk with us. Do you think you could take 20 minutes to come talk to us, Reg? I'm
I,
extending that invite to you, Congressman.
I mean, we're
I
all
will call
ears.
you after this show, and Reg will be here as a witness so he can testify that I did it. Reg, would you be willing to do that?
Hey, look, I'm ready to ask all the questions.
Yeah, so Reggie, so here's what we're gonna do after the show. I'm gonna call him, and I'm dead serious. I'm gonna call him, and Reg, you're gonna be my witness. Um,
Okay.
and so he can testify that we call him. Yeah, this is democracy at work, folks.
Yeah.
Me, a loudmouth who does a podcast in my basement, is calling a sitting congressman. Isn't America great? Um, but
But in
anyway,
any case, if you did not see it, Jordan Walker did beat Kyle Schwarber in the home run derby final round. Kyle Schwarber was the heavy favorite. He had 11 home runs. Jordan Walker had 12. He hit six in a row in his final three swings. Um, of course, once you reach your 20 swings, and if that last swing was a home run, you keep going. That's the new rule. It's the new format. He hit six in a row to win. So kudos to Jordan Walker for beating the Philly favorite in Philly.
yeah, so we salute him.
Yeah. Jordan Walker he's becoming a big time name for the Cardinals. He's having a tremendous year. Um, and this home run derby win and celebration just adds on to what has already been something tremendous of a season so far.
Okay, so congratulations to Jordan Walker. We wish you the best.
Yep.
Congrats. So next up, the All-Star game. The All-Star game.
Mhm.
American League won 4-0.
They show did.
We're back in. And
And by
Cody,
the American League, we mean the Yankees kicked the
yes.
National League's ass. Let's be real about that, okay? Because if I'm not mistaken, I saw Cody Bellinger driving a run. I saw Ben Rice driving a run. I didn't see any of these other idiots driving runs, right? So,
But you got to give a tip of the hat to Dylan Cease. He pitched a hell of a game.
yeah, no, he had a hell of a start. I'll give him that for sure.
And a hat tip. Yeah, a hat tip to Dylan Cease. So that's
Yeah.
the All-Star game. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, no, the American League, obviously they played their hearts out. They showed off and they were able to win for nothing. The National League All-Stars get shut out. I believe the MVP went to Cody Bellinger, if I'm not mistaken.
yes, it did.
So that was again, the All-Star game, I took glances at it. I'm working during that time and I'm preparing for to go on air at 10 o'clock. So it's like, at this point, like I'm in work mode. So I'm glancing here and there. One thing that I liked about this All-Star game, Bill, was the Ray Charles America the Beautiful part. where they stopped the game for a few minutes. They had like a fireworks display. They played his version of America the Beautiful.
Which
Um,
is his best version, by the way. The
oh,
best version of that song.
it by far. Um, no offense to any others that have tried that song. It's a very nice song, but that's the best. And they even did sort of like a Sandlot type of thing where they had the kids run onto the field and in their baseball gear and you're looking up at the night sky and everything. It was a tremendous stuff there. So that was a nice touch for the All-Star game.
So, so that's where we stand right now. It's All-Star game is over, and second half begins tonight. And did you hear, while we were talking about like television and stuff, did you hear like when they tried this thing for the 4th of July for Major League Baseball, like the ratings were not as hot as they thought they were gonna be?
But the All-Star game ratings were great though. I think it was another most watched All-Star game for MLB. Um, so there's that. There's that. I mean, look, the baseball ratings are what they are. I still think it's growing. Like it's up there. It's well within competing range with all the other sports. But if it didn't necessarily meet expectation, not necessarily mean it's in a bad place or anything.
So, nah, you're right. So, anyway, Reggie, I found this thing online. According to ESPN, the top 25 MLB players of all time.
Okay. Can't wait to see this list.
Okay. You want me to share it or you just want me to read it?
Um, share it.
Okay, let's share it because it's fun to share.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, you ready? Top. Holy crap. I think I lost it. Did I lose it?
You're good, bud. There we go.
Okay,
Right
ready?
there. Yes.
Top 25 MLB players of all time. Are you ready?
Ooh, yes. Uh,
All right, we're going to
oh,
start.
this is the okay, cool. This is from the BT Unleashed. So shout out to Brandon Tierney, um, and his new show.
So we're going to start at number 25. Christy Mathewson. Number
Okay,
24, the big unit himself, Randy Johnson.
okay,
Number 23, Ricky Henderson.
okay,
Number 22, slider, Tom Seaver. Number
okay,
21, Cy Young.
okay,
Number 20, Roger Hornsby. Number 19, Frank Robinson. Number 18, Mike Schmidt. Number 17, Roger Clemens. Number 16, the Yankee Clipper himself, Joe DiMaggio. Number 15, Mike Trout. Number 14, Greg Maddux. Number 13, Ken Griffey Jr. Number 12, Honus Wagner. Number 11, Pedro Martinez. Now we are in the top 10. Number 10, Stan the Man Musial. Number 9, Walter Johnson. Number 8, Barry Bonds. Number 7, Mickey Mantle, the Mick. Number 6, the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Number 5, the Splendid Splinter, Ted Williams. Number 4, Ty Cobb. Number 3, Hank Aaron. Number 2, the Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays. And number one, the Salt and the SWAT, the great Bambino, George Herman, Babe Ruth. Reggie, my man, talk to me.
If Pedro's number 11, Derek Jeter should be on this list.
I agree. No,
Like
no, I'm in agreement.
nothing against Pedro. It's not a knock on him. But if you're gonna put Pedro on this list, where's Derek Jeter? Maybe this is my Yankee bias, but just saying. Um,
No, I agree. If yeah, but they'll probably flash Pedro's Cy Young, so
sure. Okay,
and
whatever.
that Jeter doesn't have any MVPs.
Right, but I mean, wasn't he a 300 hitter his entire career? I mean, sheesh. But in any case,
You
like,
know who I'm confused of? I'm surprised Jackie Robinson isn't on this list.
yeah, I'm surprised too. I think having Willie Mays in the top two makes up for it, though.
Makes sense. Um, yeah,
To put, I mean, it's a tough one for Jackie. It's tough.
well, at least Mantle and Garrick are at least in the top 10.
Yes, I think the top 10 is fine. I don't have an issue with this. The top 10.
So Barry being in the top 10 is cool with you.
Barry Bonds, home run king. Yes, absolutely.
Should be
Um,
higher.
yeah. Well, I mean, look at the names in front of him.
Nah,
Maybe
I take that
you can
back.
flip. You can probably flip flop him in the mix. That's fine.
Mm.
You're
All
not
right.
putting him above Lou Gehrig. You're not putting him above Ted Williams. You're not putting him above Ty Cobb. Like it, no. Like
Would
nah.
I put him above Mickey Mantle though?
Barry Bonds, I would.
Now my Yankee bias is coming out. Um,
I mean, you have to also understand. Didn't Mickey Mantle play for what he played for like 10 years or whatever? Like he didn't, or 13, well, however how many years he played. Barry Bonds at least played for like nearly 2 decades of ball.
no, no, Mickey Mantle. I think he played for like I want to say 17. I think he retired in either 67 or 68.
So something like that. At
And he
least
started
13.
in he started in 1951. So
So at least what, like 15 years?
yeah, I think his last season was either 67 or 68. So
I think Bonds is higher than Mickey. I'm sorry. Like I if I had to choose
okay,
a
I'll concede this one.
if I had to put Barry Bonds in the top five, who would I remove? That's a tough one. I think the top five is fine. I'm also surprised Albert Pujols is not on this list.
I'm surprised too.
Like not even at number 25. Like you know how hard it is to hit 700 home runs? And Albert Pujols did that.
No, I would put Pujols on this list.
Like,
I've always liked him too. So
and I know he wasn't necessarily the best defensive player, but he was an explosive power hitter. Like that alone should get him into this list. So if you're not gonna put my man Jeter, put my boy Albert Pujols in here. You know,
no, I
I think I think Tom Terrific should be higher than 22.
okay. What about Roger?
I think it's fine. He's middle of the pack. I think he's fine.
You know something I'm kind of confused on? Why isn't DiMaggio in at least the top 10?
Truthfully, I think he should be where Pedro is. But,
Yeah,
Again,
he should be in the
Yankee,
top 10.
Yankee bias. Well,
No, but
who
no,
would
the guy has hit. What about the 56 consecutive hitting game streak that nobody will break?
who would you move from the top 10 to put Joe D?
Maybe Musial, but I don't
Sure.
know. Don't worry, I'm not gonna move Barry, but
Um, I
because I
think Tom.
know.
So yeah, I think Tom Seaver should be higher. Um,
What about Cy Young?
I think he's okay. It doesn't matter where you put him. We'll be fine. Pedro at number 11 is ridiculous. Like, you know,
Then where? And like I said, then where's Jeets?
yeah, if you're not gonna put him, put Albert Pujols. That's my opinion.
What about Ken Griffey Jr.?
And Griffey's fine. Middle of the pack.
He's good where he is.
Yeah, no problem.
That man is good where he is.
Yeah.
So, you know who I would actually, whose opinion I'd like to know about this? My father's. I think I'll just send it to him. I'll send it to him, and he can tell us what he thinks. Yeah, we'll go on with our show, but we'll see what Papa Murph thinks while we're in the process
Mhm.
of that, and I'll let you know if he
Uh,
responds.
you let us know what you think in the
Yeah,
comments.
folks, if you're watching, let us know. And I'm curious to see what Mark would think.
I'm good with this top 10. I'm good with the top 10. Maybe not in this particular order, but the players in the top 10 are fine.
Man, I think the top 10's good. All right, so my friend, what is next on Le Docket?
Well, we do have um real quick because the World Cup is ending on Sunday. Um, so real quick, I just want to go through the semifinal. Um, Obviously the big one was the Argentina-England game. Argentina scoring 2 goals in the final, like I want to say 15 minutes or so. Um, to beat England. England were winning 1-0. Um, about right around the hour mark where they scored the goal, and they played prevent defense for the rest of the half, the second half, and of course that was a recipe for disaster because Argentina just kept striking, 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 and they finally got into the net around the 85th minute, and then of course in the I think it was around the 92nd minute was when they scored their second goal, to take the lead for good. So Argentina beats England. They move on to face Spain, who won their semifinal against France 2-0. France was an absolute no-show. They did nothing. Spain scored goals in the 22nd minute and the 58th minute um, to reach the Um, World Cup final in New York, New Jersey on Sunday. Um, I think it's gonna be Argentina again. Argentina's gonna repeat as champions. That's my honest opinion.
I think so too.
I just think it's
I
destiny, you know?
I think so too.
Yeah. So
So we're gonna. I'm yeah. So Argentina and Spain, because I have a friend who lives in Spain, and she said they are going crazy
mhm.
right
Oh, it's always bonkers. Oh yeah, bonkers. Yeah.
now. I think Lionel Messi's gonna get another World Cup.
Can you, isn't it unbelievable? Leo Messi, he wins in 22, and now he's gonna win again, less than 4 years later. It's unbelievable, man. It's just unreal. Unreal what he's done for this Argentina team. He is a legend. He's the GOAT. He has done a tremendous job. I mean, he's had a tremendous international career. So unreal stuff that he may do it again. And I think he's gonna win. I think it's gonna happen again.
I think it's gonna happen too, because you know who called Lionel Messi the best player years the last World Cup?
Mhm.
Pope Francis. So if the Pope is calling you the best player, then
Mhm.
the earthly representative of our Lord.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Well, of course, Pope Francis would have said something like that about
because he was from Argentina.
exactly. It's like he's showing some bias there back in those days. God rest his soul, by the way.
Yeah. So anyway, that is the so yeah, let's yeah, so World Cup finals this weekend. We have the consolation game tomorrow,
Yep.
and then the championship game on Sunday. Dude, I've said this once, I'll say it again. Sunday is going to be a crazy day in New York City. You got the World Cup finals, you got the Yankees playing the Dodgers on Sunday Night Baseball, you got Fanatics Fest. I totally forgot about that. You got Fanatics
Fanatics
Fest.
Fest. Oh my God.
I would love to go, but there's one problem. We need a shit ton of money to go.
Yeah, and I would imagine it's also sold out. So it's like,
And the Knicks are going to be there, Reggie.
of course they are. You know who's also gonna be there? Darrell Revis is gonna be there. You know how much I would kill to meet one of the best Jet players ever, Jet legend Darrell Revis.
Yeah. So World Cup final, Yankees Dodgers Sunday Night Baseball, Fanatics Fest, Ariana Grande's playing in Brooklyn, and Bon Jovi's at the Garden.
Bon Jovi in the middle of his tour, Ariana Grande in the middle of her tour.
Is she back with her ex? I
Is
don't
that a
know.
thing? Is that something that's actually being talked about? Like
Yes, it is. Apparently, the guy she dated, Ricky something. Apparently,
was it the white dude with the red hair?
I think so. Yeah. Rick, because apparently because she recently broke up with what's his face, Ethan Slater,
Oh, I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you're talking about.
and now she's been singing about apparently her and the guy she used to date, Ricky. Apparently, they're been talking again.
Oh my God. The guy that she mentions on Thank You Next.
Yeah, and she goes, apparently she's been altering the lyrics, and the recent lyrics is Ricky will always finds his way back. So
So okay. So sorry, I completely blanked when you said Ricky. I didn't realize you mentioned him. Um, Maybe it's because I kept talking over you. But like, okay, so
they
that's
might be back
interesting.
together.
That's interesting. So she goes from mentioning him briefly in Thank You Next. Um, as a matter of fact, in one of the interviews during that time, she had mentioned that he was like one of the trashiest boyfriends.
Maybe he's changed.
But let's see. Okay, cool.
You know, I'm so, Reggie, my friend, I'm sorry we always have to go to this. And what I mean by that is, I'm sorry this always has to become we're a sports podcast. I feel like this sometimes either becomes a political podcast or a celebrity gossip podcast.
Well, I mean, one of these days, celebrities, they're gonna date sports people, so it's like. Is
Because
wild.
we had to talk about you know who and you know who.
Yeah.
Because
Um,
I was trying to say, can we go one show without mentioning them? And you know what? I'm not mentioning them. And you all probably know who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to say their name because saying their name would mean I'm mentioning them.
exactly.
So yeah, we're doing pretty good right now. We have gone one show without mentioning them, and we're doing very well right now.
Keep my mouth shut.
We are doing very well in this department right now. So we're not even going to say their names because and it's not that we wish them harm, because I'm just tired of talking about them.
Well, we knew there would be trouble, so it's like it is what it is.
When they
Like
walked in, oh, shit, shit, I walked right into that one. But
um,
I'm still not going to mention their names. Anyway,
yeah.
um,
World Cup final Sunday, big busy day in New York, like Bill said. But of course, World Cup final, billions across the world are going to be watching that. So,
and you know who's going to be there?
of course.
Of course, he's
Well,
going to be
is
there.
he handing out the trophy? Is that how it's going to work?
I have no idea. I wonder if his buddy Javier Milei is going to be there.
Yeah,
But yeah. So World Cup this weekend. I think Argentina's going to win.
yeah.
Um. Anyway, all right. So other news: LeBron James is still a free agent as of this moment.
Yep, he is not ready to reveal his next team, but it'll be fun. Wherever he goes, it'll be fun. He did make his first public appearance since he left the Lakers. Um, I mean, I'm hearing a lot of things. Apparently Pat Riley wants him back in Miami, and Giannis is very much open to that. So a LeBron James reunion in Miami is very possible. I don't know if we're gonna get another decision type of thing here, but everyone's look. Look, LeBron is a draw. Knowing that he's not gonna retire and trying to figure out which team he'll go to, it's a draw. God damn.
God, so we don't think we're going to have another decision, Reg?
Yeah, no. But he'll obviously announce where he's going. I think it's gonna be up to him. Um, the question is, what does he want? Does he want happiness like he's saying he wants it, or does he want to win? Does he want both? I don't know what's on the mind of him. I really don't.
You don't know?
No.
What if he decided to come to New York?
If he wants, he can go to Brooklyn.
You wouldn't want him at the Garden?
He had his chance. He decided to go to Miami. He couldn't face the music. Now, LA, no problem. He'll go to LA and chill out there. He'll never face the music with the New York media or the scrutiny or the responsibility to being a New York Knickerbocker. He had his chance. I don't want it.
So you don't want him in Manhattan.
He can go to Brooklyn and have less responsibility there.
So, so yeah, go to Brooklyn. And you know what will happen? Reg, maybe the fans will increase from five to like seven.
Sure. I'll be nice. I'll say it goes from 5 to 20.
Oh, you're
You
being
get
nicer than me.
you get some of the New Jerseyans will come back and root for the
They
Jets.
always come back, Reg. They always come back.
Nah, nah.
No offense to the great state of Jersey. We think you people are swell.
You know
For
what
the
New
most.
Jersey? You know what New Jersey's ready for? They're ready for some Giants football. That's what they're ready for.
They're also ready for some Jets football.
No, there is no New Jersey Jet fans out there. Please
No,
give me a break.
yes, there
No,
are.
there's not. Not as
I
much as the
know a few.
Giants. Not as much as the Giants or the Cowboys or the Eagles. I'll tell you
You
that much.
see, even the Jets get dumped on in their home state.
You know?
Reg, how does it feel? How does it feel?
Well, I mean, they still have Queens and Long Island, so whatever. By the way, Bill,
At least not Staten Island.
I think there's more Jet fans in Staten Island than New Jersey, for sure. By the way, speaking of the Jets, Geno Smith, um, the investigation into the allegations of assault by whatever you want to call this woman. Apparently, according to the police report, she was working under Geno Smith as like a caretaker for his child, and as they were in this working relationship, they were also engaging in intimate activity. Whatever the heck they want to call this relationship is up to them. Um, but Geno Smith's investigation into him uh, assaulting this woman, that case is inactive. It has been declared inactive by the Davie Police Department in Florida, and no charges have been brought up. Um, you could look online. There's like full analysis of the report. But the gist of it was that um, they obviously talked to both sides at the scene of the alleged crime, and then when getting to the nitty-gritty, the whole evidence-based stuff and everything, um, all they had was ring camera footage and two sides that were not willing to give a sworn statement, even though the woman in this case was scheduled to appear in court to give a sworn statement and never showed up. So, lack of evidence and all that stuff, no charges. And to that, I say, Billy Boy,
Thank
training
God.
camp is, yes, thank God. Training camp is less than 2 weeks away. Let's play some damn football.
But you know what? Not a lot of people were talking about this a lot, though.
Hmm.
Yeah, more people were talking about Jackson Dart being buddy buddy with Trump than that.
Hmm.
And Reg, now I know how it feels.
Hmm. Well, to be fair to
Every
Gino,
training camp has to be a freaking circus.
yeah. To
And
be
not
fair
a
to
fun one either.
to be fair to Gino, I'm just being fair to Gino. Um, because there was not much evidence of the crime, like we really couldn't talk. Like if it were like a Ray Rice situation where we have actual evidence of him absolutely brutally assaulting his spouse, that's one thing, but we didn't have that with Gino. So based on that Instagram footage, like you got nothing.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
And to be fair, like you have giant fans or giant, sorry, not giant fans, but giant supporters on in the media shit talking Gino because of all the other crap that he did wrong. The traffic stops and the fact that he's a bad guy. I'm talking to you, Tiki Barber, you know. Like the Jets are always going to get bad coverage because they're the Jets. No one likes them.
Yes.
At least people like the Giants. At least people want the Giants to do well. Nobody wants the Jets to do well, which is why we're going to take the league by storm and make the playoffs this year. And
Listen, I don't hate the Jets.
I
I
know you don't. I know you don't care, but it's just
like
like,
I'll bust your like Reggie. When the Jets suck, I'll bust your chops.
sure, yeah,
And when the Giants suck, you bust mine.
yeah,
So, but this it's all in good fun now.
yeah,
It's all in good fun. I bust your chops, you bust mine. It's all in good fun. But like what you said, I think because you could empathize when the Giants are a disaster, and I think you said it best. The Giants are the Jets with better PR.
yeah. And now, of course, the better coaching staff.
Yes, we got a better coaching staff.
Hmm.
All right, Johnny Harbaugh, let's see what you can do.
Yeah,
So anyway, so let's go to yeah. So anything else, or is it time for
it's time for the top five, baby.
five?
Top five. Still can't afford the music. We're not using ChatGPT.
If any of you want to generously donate your time, we'll buy you pizza.
Yeah, good New York style pizza.
We'll buy a good New York style pizza.
Up where Bill is, they got some good New York style pizza.
Yeah,
So,
I think
you
I was
know,
telling you this the other day when I think I told this on Monday when we were in when last week when I was in the Poconos for my brother's bachelor party. We got super drunk and we decided to order pizza Domino's.
my nose. Not sponsored. But yeah,
And I'm realizing, you know what? This pizza's only really good when you're intoxicated.
exactly. Yeah.
It's only good and I'm telling that to and Reg doesn't even drink, but maybe pizza's only good when you're intoxicated.
Yeah.
But okay, so you ready for okay, so our top five today is an interesting one.
Hmm.
We all have those we all love fans, don't we? We love sports fans.
Yes.
We are sports fans. But we have those fan bases of every team who are just you just want to hit them over the head with a brick. And so today our top five is top five obnoxious sports fan bases. Would you? All right, Reggie, my man, would you like to begin?
Yes. My number five. My number five. I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Alabama
Oh,
Crimson
I didn't
Tide.
even think of that.
They are the most cockiest, nonsensical people on planet
Yes,
Earth.
Reggie, I wish I thought of that. But Reggie, you are 1,000,000% correct.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they are so yeah. And guess what, Alabama? We like this new college football playoff
Yes.
format
Yes,
because
we
the
do.
SEC is getting their ass kicked, and we
Hmm.
like it. We like it.
Yes.
Yeah. So guess what, all you SEC folk?
If you want to lump in the SEC in general,
Yeah,
like
lump it in, lump it
they're
in.
they're they're all cocky sons of guns, you know? Like,
Yeah. My view on that is, you know what? Go take your stuffed little Yuga doll and cry to
yeah.
your picture of Nick
They,
Saban and leave us normal people alone.
they are the most entitled people on planet Earth.
They are. They freaking
Like like no one cares about your stupid football history, even though it's a great football history. Better than Michigan, I'll tell you that much. You know?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of their post game chant when they win?
Kind of, sorta. I
The
ignore it.
Rama Jammer. And Reggie,
Yeah.
you're the only person I'm doing this for. So they go, hey, okay, let's say they beat LSU.
Yeah.
They'll go, hey, Tigers, and the band will go, doom, doom. Hey, Tigers, doom, doom. And they go, we just beat the hell out of you. We just beat the hell out of you. Rama jamma, next time don't mess with Alabama. That's even obnoxious.
That's absurd. It's like
Yeah, aren't we supposed to be, I don't know, good sports when we win?
Right.
You're supposed to go
Well,
over, shake
especially,
hands,
yeah.
and you just sit there chanting, "We just beat the hell out of you! We just beat the hell out of you!" And and no, let me tell you, when Alabama loses, what do I always say on this podcast, Reg?
America wins with
When
Alabama.
Alabama loses, America wins. And
Yes.
America won this year.
Yeah.
America wins. Um, no, I wish I put that on my list because you, for all of you who've been listening to us by now, you all know I can't stand Alabama. I can't stand the SEC.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of entitled, obnoxious pricks. No, they really are. They're a bunch of entitled, obnoxious pricks. They think the college football, the NCAA owes them everything.
Mhm.
They Florida State got screwed over. Notre Dame got screwed over by the freaking
Mhm.
SEC.
Yeah.
So no, I have no respect for the SEC. Yeah, go hold your little stuffed Yuga doll, cry to your picture of Nick Saban, and leave us alone. Sorry, Reg, you got me on the SEC hate rant.
It's all
Um,
good. It's all good and fun. That's what it's all about.
okay. My number five is the Golden State Warriors.
Okay. That's interesting.
Because if you've noticed, there was a time when I think what makes it so obnoxious, but put them so low on the list, is that when they started having that streak in like the mid 2010s, everybody became a Golden State Warriors fan.
Yes.
And it just got to the point where it just got so obnoxious. Dude, you've been a fan for like 5 minutes. You know, it's kind of like with the Knicks here. I have a good friend, my friend Heather. Heather, shout out to you, Heather King. And she even admits, yeah, I've only been a Knicks fan for 2 weeks. You know what? At least you're honest. I give you points for honesty.
Yeah.
But all these other Warrior fans, you've been Warrior fans for like 5 minutes. You've been Warrior fans for 5 minutes.
So let me ask you this. Are the real Warrior fans the one that have been Warrior fans for 40 plus years? Are they obnoxious or are the bandwagon fans
I
obnoxious?
would say the bandwagon fans.
Okay, that's fair enough. I respect that.
So yeah, Warrior fans, bandwagoners, stay away.
Yes.
All right, what's your number four?
My number four, I'm gonna go to I don't know which route I want to go with this, to be honest, because I have a few in mind. I think I'm gonna choose this. This is no disrespect. I'm gonna say the Yankees at number four.
Well, they're on my list too, actually. So
I'm sure they're higher on your list, but I'm gonna say the Yankees because I feel like even though we are a crazed fan base, like let's call it like it is, like we're insane. And we'll take over stadiums like it's no one's business. Like, you just saw what they did at Nats Park. Like come on, you're basically in Yankee South, Yankee Stadium South there. It was rough. Um, I feel like the vibe has been much calmer with the Yankees because they've become such fucking losers. What's there to root for, you know? But they're still obnoxious. They're my number four.
yeah, okay. My number four is Duke basketball fans.
Oh, okay. I never thought about Duke, to be honest. I never thought
No,
about it.
they have just they're like the SEC football fans. They
Yeah.
have this this feeling of superiority.
Yeah.
They're just such obnoxious assholes. Like, yeah, we get it. You got all those wins with Coach K. Well, guess what? Coach K's retired now, so go cry to your picture of Coach K. But unlike with Nick Saban and Bama, Coach K actually seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind you crying to a picture of him. And yeah, it's just Duke is just so no, I no, I think like me and everyone else, when March Madness comes along, we all just unite and root against Duke
Yes.
because we just want to see Duke lose. And I met one Duke alum my whole life. My whole life I met one Duke alum. And he actually seemed like a decent guy. He actually seemed like a really decent guy. It was the girl I was dating at the time. It was her best friend's boyfriend. He actually seemed like a nice guy.
Right.
And I wish him the best. But he was a Duke. He said, "Did you go to Duke?" He goes, "Yeah." And I'm like internally rolling my eyes, like, crap. I'm sitting here with a guy who went to Duke. But no, no, he actually seemed like a nice guy. But no, the rest of them, they're all a bunch of obnoxious pricks.
Yeah.
They have this feeling of superiority. Shut up. Coach K's gone. Leave us alone. All right. What? Um, you're number three.
My number three, Dallas Cowboy fans.
Okay.
Yeah. They tell how they're America's team, and I mean Mark Halpern is literally the example I'm talking about. They
He's one
just
of the good ones, though.
he's one of the good ones, but the whole like I just can't get enough of the fact that the Cowboys they're always talked about, and you know they're another fan base that you know they'll get on you when you lose to them, and they won't just stop just running their damn mouths about the freaking Cowboys. Like enough, enough. Number three.
My number three is your number four, and I have to be objective here, is the New York Yankees.
Mhm.
And like, listen, you all know I'm a diehard Yankee fan. But, and I have Yankee hater friends who have told me, I have Met fan friends, and get this, I even have Red Sox fan friends who
Yeah.
have told me you're one of the good ones. Because, and listen, for years I brushed that off, but you know what? Seeing it, because I know people like this, unfortunately, who who basically shove the rings in your face. Who shove the rings in your face. And the ones who go 27 rings. Like, dude, I'm a Yankee fan, and I find you annoying,
Yeah. Like people
and
just
even I
can't get
find you
enough
annoying.
of people can't get enough of the 27 rings. We're the best baseball dynasty and on planet Earth or whatever it is. It's
You were probably weren't even alive for half of them,
like you know,
but no, and like, listen, this is coming from a diehard Yankee fan. I I hate and you know what? The 27 rings thing, I hate when the day after the Yankees get out, lose the playoffs, and they get eliminated, and all the obnoxious Yankee fans, "Well, we still have 27 rings." Or when the Red Sox won the World Series in 2013, I remember saying, "Well, guess what? Look at the bright side. It'll take them forever to catch up to us." Okay, today's
mhm.
not the day to put the 27 rings on the table and say nothing else matters.
Yeah.
Like, no, today's the day after that. Today's not the day to put those rings on the table and say nothing else matters.
You know.
And I think it's just absolutely obnoxious. And listen, coming from a diehard Yankee fan, you know what? I can understand why everyone hates us now.
Yeah. And also the just being real, like every single time, we talk our mouths out and we lose. We
And
deserve it
we
all the
get
blowback we
ratted
get,
on.
you know?
And you know what? And I'll say this, 2004, after we choked being up 3-0 against Boston,
Mhm.
and then all the Red Sox fans were racking on us, and Reggie, I give you a coupon for to smack me for this. We kind of deserved that.
Yeah.
We kind of deserved it.
Well, it was sort of the bad. the bad karma, the bad juju. We're the ones throwing beers at the Red Sox. A-Rod slapping balls out of Bronson Arroyo's hand and everything. Like,
And like, listen, that was one of the worst. As a Yankee fan, that is probably the worst moment of my
yeah.
fandom.
Oh my
But
God.
Reggie, we kind of deserve that.
Yeah, he did.
We kind of deserve getting ragged on
Yeah.
because we ragged on them for 86 years.
Mhm.
So you know what? We kind of deserve that. Um, but now, like I always say, if you can't take it, don't dish it. Am I right? If you can't dish it, don't take it.
Yeah,
Love you, love you, Reggie. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, that's my number three, the New York Yankees. Number two, go.
I'm lumping them all together. Boston, New England fans, all together.
You know what? I will give you that.
I'm sorry. Like, they're another one of those fan bases where they will slap you every time you walk around with an opposing rival jersey and everything for no reason, just because they just don't like you. You I thought Patriots fans towards the end of their Brady years got cocky with Tom Brady. They thought they were always the shit no matter what. Um, they always celebrated like they're the fucking best, even though there were times where they weren't. Um, Red Sox fans, they're annoying. Um, Recently, the Celtics fans, it was so good. It was so good seeing Celtics fans cry for 2 straight years in the playoffs and being ousted before the conference final. It was amazing to watch. Amazing. Um, no, like, I listen to them all the time, whether it's on the sports media or whether it's, interviews on the street. It's just like some of the things that they say, it's just plain mean. Like it's rough out there, dude. And I don't subscribe to that behavior. And look, I'm from New York. We're one of those cities where we're not any better, but at the same time, it's just like
You know what it is, Greg, and I talk
you
about
need to
this
tone
all the
down.
time.
You know,
And because I talk about this all the time, because unlike most cities, we have options.
yeah,
You know, if in Boston, if you're a baseball fan, you're a Red Sox fan. You're a basketball fan, you're a Celtics fan. You're a football fan, you're a Patriots fan. You're a hockey fan, you're a Bruins fan. Well, in New York, baseball, you can be a Yankee fan or a Met fan. Football, you can be a Giant fan or a Jet fan, or we'll throw the Bills in there. That's for you, Nate. That's for Nate.
not New York City. No,
Come on, we gotta give Nate his flowers.
not New York City. That is a Buffalo team. Let Buffalo enjoy that. Go ahead. Go ahead. Make your point. I'm sorry.
You know, if you're hockey, you have the Rangers or the Islanders, or do we throw the Devils in there?
Yeah.
And if you're a if you're a basketball fan, you have the Knicks and the Nets. Well, no, it's mostly the Knicks.
No, no.
I guess it's,
I mean,
there's like five net fans
we're
existing.
Knicks country.
Yes. So yeah, there's like five net fans. Okay, we'll be nice, 10. But yeah. Um but yeah, no, I think that's with Boston. They only got one team. We got multiple. So I guess that's not why we're as united.
Yeah, and the we're all in this together vibe makes it worse for cities like Boston because of that.
But it's like us in cities in New York, like if the like it really like two World Series I think about is the 1986 World Series when it's the Mets versus the Red Sox. Like
Yeah.
if you were a Yankee fan back then,
Yeah. Well,
Okay, you wouldn't want to see the Mets win, but do you really want to see the Red Sox win?
Exactly. And another thing about the Boston fan in that
Yeah.
86 World Series with Buckner and the era and all that stuff, they literally sent him death threats. What kind of
The sick bastards do that.
how sick can you be?
Or look what happened in Chicago with Steve Bartman. Like,
Yeah.
I hate when people do that.
But at least Chicago, I think fans are much friendlier than Boston fans, you
No,
know?
but you know what? I kind of go more with Bartman than I do with Buckner because Buckner, after 20 years, he finally came back to Fenway and he got a warm welcome.
They welcomed him after they won their second title.
And hey, how many times do I have to say this? It wasn't Buckner's fault.
No. Well, didn't they have a lead in game seven?
Of the 86 World Series?
Yeah.
Did they? I think they did,
I
yeah.
think they had a lead in game seven. I don't know if it lasted long, but you know.
And and you know who was on deck before they got the last out in Game 7?
Hmm.
Bill Buckner.
Hmm.
And it wasn't Bob Stanley already tied the game with the wild pitch.
Yeah,
So it's not like that would have. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like the
Boston
Mandela
fans
effect.
suck. Boston fans suck, you know?
Yeah. And it's like, no, and Buckner finally came back. No, I would rather take the Bartman route
Mhm.
when after the Cubs won the World Series and they're all like, "We forgive you, Steve Bartman."
Yeah.
No, fuck you guys. You made
No.
my life miserable for the last 13 years, and now you're all of a sudden gonna sit here and play moral high ground? No, you can all go fuck yourselves. No, no, I'm sorry. No, you don't get to sit here, send me death threats, make my life hell, and then all of a sudden you're all going to play moral high ground. No, you can all go screw yourselves. But anyway, your number two, Boston fans. You know who my number two is? Sorry, Mark. How about them Cowboys?
See, okay. Okay.
Just can't stand them. Them.
Yeah.
Like, Mark Halpern is one of the good ones.
Mhm.
He's one of the good ones. Like him and I, we bust each other's chops about when the Giants play the Cowboys, but that's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. Um, but no, I just can't stand how it's all this is our year, and then you lose.
Yeah. Every year. And like they literally think they're in their glory years, the 70s with Tom Landry, and then of course the 90s with Jimmy Johnson, all those people. It's like, no, bro, like,
You guys are so have not won a championship. Your last Super Bowl film isn't even on DVD.
ouch.
And DVDs are basically becoming obsolete now.
Ouch.
So So yeah, but no, I can't stand it. I can't stand the obnoxiousness.
Yeah.
I can't stand this cocky, arrogant, this is our year, this is our year, this is our year, and then it's not your year.
Yeah.
Okay, are we now in officially Cowboys fans telling us it's this year? It's that this is their year?
They're always gonna say that. Oh, Jesus. All right.
But no. So Cowboy fans, how about them Cowboys? Hey, you guys, how about this?
Ouch.
And that's my quarterback. Okay. Number one, Reg, take us home.
Philly, all the fans.
Dude, guess what?
We saw it
We
right.
swiped right. We
Yeah.
swiped right. Well, I just put Eagles, but you know what? Let's lump everyone in.
I mean, you know what? For the sake of to make it easier, let's just talk about the Eagles. You know,
Yeah, and we could talk about this together. Well, if you want to talk about the Phillies and the Flyers too, you can do that.
yeah, yeah.
You know
Well,
what? The Eagles are the main. They're all the
yeah,
same.
yeah. They're all the same. You know, just like Boston, they're all in this together with all the teams. So it's just like, yeah, you know, Like I've never met in obviously the Eagles fans, they travel well. They're all over the country, you know, but yeah. No, they are just crazy, just annoying, stupid,
Obnoxious.
like whatever you want to call them, however you want to describe them, whatever word you want to use. That's what Philly fans are. And they don't give a fuck. They don't care.
They're obnoxious assholes and they're proud of it.
They will destroy a city, whether you win or lose. What kind of
What do
crap
I
is that?
always say? Regardless of who wins tonight, the city of Philadelphia loses.
You know? Like, I think the Knicks did a great job in the city
I
of New
mean,
York.
they were helping, and they were actually helping with the
I
cleanup too.
I
So I
actually
give them
think
credit.
the Knicks and their fans, they did a great job after their championship celebrations. Philly? God damn. Yeah,
Yeah, and I got so, and don't forget they threw batteries at Santa Claus.
crazy.
And I got
Crazy.
two story. One, this is actually a story from the one and only Papa Murph.
Yeah.
My dad used to be part of this thing called Big Blue Travels, in which they went to a bunch of different game. Like he went to San Diego, he went to New Orleans,
Good for him.
and he went to Philly. This was his wild, crazy bachelor days before he met my mother.
Right.
Um, yeah, Phil. Yeah, I don't think he met my mom at this point, but he went to Philly with a bunch of his friends and with a bunch of his friends at the old Philly Stadium, and the Eagle fans were being obnoxious towards them. And
Right.
they were just being, Eagle fans. And my father, one of my father's very good friends who was with them, his brother, or I think it was his cousin, actually. Yeah, his brother, his cousin, they're all NYPD cops.
Right. Ooh. Okay.
So the New York cops go over to the Philly cops. They show them their badges, like, "Hey, we ain't fucking around here. We got badges." And they were all. And for those of you who don't know about the old Veterans Stadium, there actually used to be a courthouse and a jail in their
Mhm.
stadium.
Yep.
They had the judge all ready to go.
See, that in itself is why they're number one. Right then and there.
If you need a courthouse in your stadium, a jail in your stadium, then it's
Gets rough.
yeah. But and like here was my experience with Eagle fans.
Yeah.
I went with my father to a Giants Eagles game, and it was horrible. Giants won, which is good, but there were there were state troopers running up and down the aisle after every play, people getting tossed out, and there were three Eagle fans behind us.
Right.
One was so drunk, I kid you not, he passed out. When he woke up, he thought he was in Cleveland.
Oh,
He's like, "How about are we beating the Browns?"
God damn.
And I remember there was this one guy, every other word out of his mouth, F this, fuck that. And I was like 11 at the time. And um, my father turns around after a while and says, "Hey, can you please tone it down on the language? There's kids here." And the Eagle fan says, "It's a fucking football game. Fuck off." And my dad just turned around.
Yeah. He's like,
And
I'm
he,
not dealing with you.
oh, I could see, when someone's angry, but they don't show it.
Right.
I'm like, "Dad, you okay? Go, just watch the game.
Just watch the game. Watch the Giants win.
Just watch the game."
Yeah.
Like Reg has met my father multiple times. My father is very even-keeled.
Chill. One of the chillest guys I've ever met in my life. You
He's a
know,
very even-keeled.
like
He's
I've seen
very
him get mad once. I'm just like, what? This is a thing? He's did that? What? So it's just like, chill guy.
yeah, and I'm just seeing my dad is like you can tell again when you can tell somebody's mad and you're like thinking, Dad, you okay? Just watch the game.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't want to think about or talk about this right now. So just watch the game because I'm about to blow a gasket. Basically, like he didn't say that, but that's like the vibe I'm getting. Like we're just gonna watch. I'm just gonna watch the game because if I think or talk about this, I'm gonna blow a gasket.
Right.
So my dad. So yeah, but no, Eagle fans are they're horrible.
Yeah.
They're horrible.
Like we're talking about how Knicks fans would destroy his city. Look, I thought New York City was clean. I
But you know
walked
what?
around the city after the Knicks won the championship. It was clean.
At least,
Philly, that you
and they
see
were
them,
cleaning up
they
afterwards.
they
So you got to
they
give them
were
credit.
they, they were rioting after they won the Super Bowl.
Regardless of who
What?
wins, the city of Philadelphia will lose.
Like what? Insane. Insane, bro. Uh, top five on a Friday.
All right, so that is our show for today and for the week. So, Reg, where do the good people find us?
S Insanity Real. That is our handle on X and Facebook. Um, the sportssanitynetwork.com for the blogs and all the stuff. Um, YouTube channel. Just subscribe right there. It's below. Just hit it. And while you're at it, there's a bell icon. You can just hit that and you'll be notified for when we go live. We appreciate the Dugout of Millwood for always sponsoring our podcast. And of course, thank you for following us and joining us every Monday and Friday. We really appreciate all the love that you give us every single week. Mike Rifkin, we'll be back for Batter Up. Um, well, I don't know if I'm going to be there because I do have an early shift that day. But Mark Halpern and Mike Rifkin will be with you for Batter Up at the very least on Sunday. So stay tuned for that. And then, of course, we're back on Monday, hopefully with more news to talk about. Slow cycle right now. Football's almost back, Bill. We're
It's
almost there.
almost here.
You know,
It's almost here, folks, and pretty soon I'm going to be doing my tradition of ranking
mm,
the
yep.
new coaching hires. It's coming, folks. Don't worry, it'll be here.
We appreciate
So,
you. We love you. We thank you.
for Danny Boy Reginald, I'm Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy. Stay safe, take care, have a good weekend. We will see you on Monday.